Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving straight into the courtroom chaos as Mr. Clark walks in demanding child support from a woman who flat out admits she abandoned her child. From the jump, it's crystal clear. This isn't just a legal battle, it's a moral one. Mr. Clark isn't asking for a favor. He's asking for accountability after single-handedly raising a child for 3 years. And while the mother casually claims she left the child with her sister, the courtroom tension spikes when Judge Vonda cuts through the nonsense. This isn't babysitting, it's abandonment. Watching the judge's face says it all. She's not buying the excuses. The emotional weight of the child's well-being is front and center, and the mother's nonchalant tone only makes her look worse. It's a powerful start to a case where the facts hit harder than fiction.
Rise. Support court with Judge Vonda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1046, Katrina case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay. Miss Katrina, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, our son, Caleb James, he just turned 8, and he started school, and already he started having school issues in school. He's been getting into fights with other kids. He's been arguing with the teachers. He's not been doing his homework, and this is completely new behavior. He was an A and a B student, and now his grades are also dropping. And I think it has to do with what Bubba here is doing at home.
Okay. Well, what is Bubba doing at home?
So he's a truck driver, and during our marriage, there were a lot of issues with that. A lot of, strange women, just a lot of alcohol use, and I think that hasn't stopped. And now I think that that's affecting Caleb.
I don't think so.
Excuse me, sir. Once it is your turn, I will come to you. That's the first thing. Second thing, those loud outbursts, they will not be tolerated. Continue.
Thank you. So during the marriage, there were a lot of issues with infidelity, with drug use, with alcohol use, and he's still doing the same job. He's still driving the same routes. And so I think he's still bringing these same people into Caleb's life, into his home with our son.
Oh my gosh, okay. Well, is there anything else you wanted me to know before I move over to him?
I don't know.
Okay.
Right, guys. Things get even messier as the mother drops a shocking twist. Mr. Clark is dating her sister, the very woman raising the child. This isn't just a courtroom, it's a family war zone. The moment that revelation hits, you can almost feel the energy shift. Mr. Clark, who's been calm and composed, now finds himself in a storm of pettiness and deflection. Instead of owning up to her absence, the mother tries to weaponize her sister's relationship to shame him. But the truth is, it only makes her look more detached from her child's life. Judge Vonda doesn't flinch. She's not here for drama. She's here for facts. And when the judge points out that Mr. Clark didn't take the child, the mother left her, the weight of her negligence comes crashing down. This scene perfectly captures how deflection can't erase desertion.
Can I call you Bubba?
Sure.
Bubba, is what she's saying true? You cheated on her, you're using drugs, you're drinking alcohol, you're doing all of this while you're transporting things in an 18-wheeler?
No. I actually work 1 week on, 1 week off.
Okay.
So we have shared custody. So
all right.
the week that I work, she has custody of Caleb.
Okay.
The week I have off, I have custody of Caleb.
All right.
Now, some of the things she's saying, yes, I do drink sometimes,
Are you drinking while you're driving that 18-wheeler?
I do not drink while I drive, no.
All right.
I drink occasionally when I'm home. It's not too bad, but with...
Well, where would she be getting that from?
Well, I have a lot of female clients that I do transport for. So she thinks that I'm, getting these jobs because I'm sleeping around, which she's very promiscuous herself, so...
Oh.
Yes. Caleb has told me that she has brought in a lot of men around him, and he doesn't know who they are.
Okay. So Caleb is just seeing a lot from the both of you, sounds like.
Maybe not.
Okay. And Caleb, he's 8. Who pays health insurance for Caleb?
I do.
All right, how much do you pay?
$75 a month.
Okay.
Because this part exposes the rawest layer yet. When confronted about why she never returned, the mother delivers an answer that stuns the room. I was figuring myself out. That line alone paints a brutal picture of misplaced priorities. Mr. Clark, meanwhile, stands as the pillar of responsibility, raising the child without a complaint. And then it gets worse. The mother actually tries to flip the narrative by demanding child support from him. The entitlement on display is jaw-dropping. Judge Vonda shuts it down fast, schooling her on legal standing. You can't demand support when you're the one who walked away. What's wild is that the mother still tries to argue her worth without realizing she's never been present. This part isn't just about custody, it's about consequences, and the courtroom truth is unforgiving.
And Miss Katrina, you're looking for him to pay child support
I am.
based on what?
So when COVID hit, I lost my job and I just haven't been able to find a comparable job to that. And I was doing engineering.
And you can't find anything comparable during COVID
No.
in engineering?
No. So my degree was in chemical engineering.
Okay.
But all the jobs I've been finding have been mechanical engineering, electrical engineering. I haven't found something that's comparable to what I've been doing.
Okay. I don't know much about engineering, but how much more different is it?
I mean, I think it's pretty different.
You think, but how different is it?
I don't know, because I haven't done mechanical engineering or electrical engineering, so I don't have a basis to compare the two.
What do you think about that?
I just think she's lazy.
Oh, well, you said it.
Because with her, she has a degree in engineering. Chemical engineering.
Wait a minute, stop right there. You have a degree in engineering.
Yes, that's how I got my job in chemical engineering.
Right. So you can't do a general engineering job with that degree?
It's not comparable to what I was doing.
That wasn't my question. Have you looked for jobs that will pay you for general engineering?
Yes.
All right. How many interviews have you gone on?
3 or 4 in the last 6 months.
3 or 4 in the last 6 months, and they all said no to hiring you?
Yes.
That's interesting. I saw you signal over here. You said 0?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know, sir, that she hasn't gone on any of these job interviews?
I have a friend that she knows, and he's told me,
Oh.
because he's been sleeping with her.
Oh, okay. Well, that's none of my business. Has nothing to do with me. Miss Katrina, I haven't heard a single reason why I should place this man on child support. He testified and said that he works 1 week on, 1 week off. He has Caleb during his week off. He pays health insurance. You have Caleb, I'm assuming, well, not an assumption, what he said, that when he's on, you have Caleb. I'm assuming all of that's the truth, right?
Yeah, we do have that 1 week on, 1 week off, but with these behaviors that Caleb's having, it's just, he needs treatment, he needs help, he needs counseling, he needs something to help.
And I don't disagree with you there. I do believe that if he is having behavioral issues and everything like that, maybe seek some type of therapy, play therapy maybe, individual counseling, maybe you all could do family counseling, but that is not a legitimate reason to place this man on child support. So I'm going to deny your request today to place him on child support. And in addition to denying that request, that $75 that he's paying, I'm going to have you split it. Since you share custody, you need to share costs too. So $37.50 is what you will be reimbursing him for health insurance every month. Is there anything further?
No.
Is there anything further, sir?
No, ma'am.
Okay, well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
This final stretch is where Judge Vonda drops the hammer, and rightly so. The mother's emotional breakdown might trigger some sympathy, but let's not forget, it's 3 years too late. She wasn't around for doctor visits, school meetings, or even birthday calls. Now suddenly, she wants a say because her ex is Dating her sister? That's not co-parenting, that's control disguised as concern. The judge makes it plain. The sister stepped up where the mother stepped out. And the court rewards action, not guilt trips. When Judge Vonda rules in favor of Mr. Clark and denies the mother's request, it feels like justice finally lands. It's a strong, clear message. If you abandon your child, don't expect the system to bend backward for your regrets. This wasn't just a case, it was a wake-up call dressed as a verdict.